It's got its snake. Hello, hey.
Hey, it's Nay, and welcome to my channel. So today I have for you four fragrance. I had to count just now, guys. I was like 1, 2, 4 fragrance combos that I have really been liking. Okay, so 2 of them I'm like, the other 2 I'm like, no, but for real, like these combos are actually pretty dang good. So I'm gonna go the 2 that I said okay, and then they'll save the last 2, which are like okay for the last. So you guys gotta stay to the end of the video, okay? So if you're interested in that, keep on watching, and we're just gonna get right into it. All right, so while we're getting into it, I'm also going to pull up the notes here because I want you. So here's the thing. I don't really go based off of notes per se. I go off of what I'm smelling, because you could have all these notes in there or very few notes and you smell something completely different, or you only smell a certain number of notes. So I didn't really go out and start looking up stuff. Some of them are accidents, some of them I purposely tried, and they just worked out really well. So the first one that went, and I was actually a little surprised about this one, is Coco Mademoiselle. This right here is the base. So when I say the base for something, or at least definitely for this video, this is where the majority of the smell is coming from, right? The heavy on the scent is a Coco Mademoiselle based fragrance. If you know Coco Mademoiselle, it is a citrus very bubbly. It for me, very bubbly, little sweet, woody type of fragrance. They're saying that there's orange, mandarin orange, bergamot, orange blossom, rose, which is the Turkish rose, jasmine, mimosa, ylang ylang, patchouli, white musk, vanilla, vetiver, tonka bean, and a papanax. I don't know what papanax is, but this is definitely a patchouli based fragrance. It lasts so long on my skin. I have a nice little dent. This is a 3.4 fluid ounce bottle, and it's just like I said, it's a bright, bubbly, woody, like citrusy, slightly sweet type of fragrance. I love it. So this is what I drenched myself in. Not drenched, but I sprayed the most sprays, and then I went in with L'Interdit by Givenchy. Just don't get scared for a second, okay? This is a very strong combo. However, it is also a very grown and sexy combo. So this is a tuberose based fragrance, but it's not a bubblegummy tuberose to my nose. So you have pear and bergamot, so they're sharing the bergamot, tuberose, orange blossom, and jasmine sandalwood. Okay, this is sharing a little more than I thought they were going to share. Patchouli, vanilla, and ambroxan, and vetiver. Alright, so now I'm kind of seeing why they actually work pretty well together. This only gets a couple sprays. This warms up Coco Mademoiselle. There's still bergamot in here, but Coco Mademoiselle is definitely very bright and bubbly, and this is more sweet, almost like candy-like, and this just takes Coco Mademoiselle in a new direction within the base that Coco Mademoiselle is already at, which is, you know, classy, sophisticated, like grown woman type of scent. And this is a little still classy and sophisticated, but there's something extra to it. And I think that candied, almost like it's like buttery, and that brightness gets coated in that butteriness. I don't spray a lot. I give a little, maybe I think 3 or 4 sprays of the last two or three times I wore this, and I'm loving it. I'm truly loving this combo. I think this is a combo that's for those that like to smell woody, citrusy, sweet type of smell. So this definitely sweetens up Coco Mademoiselle, but doesn't dumb her down or youthfulness her. I'm not sure if I'm making sense, but try these out. But yeah, they actually share more notes than I thought. Bergamot, orange blossom, some type of jasmine, the vanilla, the patchouli, and the vetiver. That's quite a few notes actually that they share. But this is quite the combo. And I mean, look at the bottles. They're both glass bottles with clearer tops, and it's just a vibe. And I'm totally here for this combo. The next combo, I don't think these have anything in common. I could very well be wrong. But they work together. So, okay. The base is Tresor's Midnight Rose. I am really liking this. I was smelling this for quite some time in the stores every time I went there. And I finally went ahead and my husband purchased it for me for my birthday. And so this has, this is a rose-based fragrance. None of the Mitten Accords list powdery, but musky is on there, and sometimes musky leans powdery for me. In here definitely is powdery. There's a tart aspect to this fragrance that I think comes from the raspberry in here. So you have raspberry and rose. It's a rose-based fragrance. Cassis, pink pepper, peony, jasmine, vanille, musk, and Virginia cedar. It's just it's definitely like a older smelling scent, but not old, like just a mature woman scent. I don't think this would be something very young women would wear, although you never know these days, guys. You just never know. But oh my gosh, it's a powdery, slightly tart, kind of sweet rose scent, and I just absolutely adore this. However, I still wanted to wear this, but I wanted to give her some youth. I wanted to youth her, unlike the other one who I wasn't looking to do that. This one I want to give her a little bit of fun. Not that she's not fun. Don't think she's not fun, but she's not fun. You get what I'm saying? So what I went and I layered her with, and it worked. Oh my god, I layered this with a couple things, and it was okay. But I layered this one day with Marc Jacobs Daisy Oh So Intense, and I had to wear it the next day again because I smelled freaking delicious. So there's like this honey. It's like to my nose, it's a strawberry honey fragrance. I smell that heavy in this scent, and it just coated and not brightened, but maybe like thickened, like in that sweet honey way, Midnight Rose, without killing it for me. So you have here like strawberry, pear, bergamot, honey, jasmine, rose, vanilla, musk, benzoin, and moss. And I liked the opening, but the best part for me was the dry down of these two fragrances combined. I think because I don't ever actually smell the moss note, but I think it does something in the dry down that gives this fragrance more than just like a youthful, fun kick, although it stays basically that throughout the majority of the fragrance. I think this type of combo is one where you want to not go heavy on either. So when you spray, yeah, so this is so good. In the dry down, it's even better because right now they're all like, it's the powderiness of Midnight Rose, that rosy powderiness never goes away, especially since they both share rose as a fragrance note. But the rose in Oh So Intense is not obnoxious. While as Midnight Rose is definitely, it's a rose fragrance, okay? It deepens as it dries down, and this scent also gets a little deeper as it dries down. And the honey in Oh So Intense makes the powderiness in Midnight Rose a little more fun, a little more approachable. Because Midnight Rose is quite sexy to me in a very serious way. Doesn't smell like, just like the thought process along the lines of Cardinal Grey, which is Dua's like version of Gris Charnel. Oh my gosh, no, it's a vibe. It smells so good. It smells so good. Definitely like a sweet powdered rose. This is just adding that sweetness. That strawberry is mixing in so well. It's actually astonishing. So if you have these, definitely try it out. Okay. This next combo, I mean, I feel like, well, this fragrance never misses, okay? So, I mean, I'm not surprised it slayed, okay? So, the base fragrance is Chanel's Coco Noir. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. It is the best spicy, woody, sweet scent that has some brightness into it. That has a little kick in it. Oh my gosh, guys. It's a wonderful scent. Like, it's so grown and sexy, but I also don't mind wearing it when I'm not beat to the gods. Like, I also love wearing it when I'm beat to the gods. This is just one of the most perfect fragrances I've smelled ever. This is grapefruit, bergamot, orange, rose, geranium, jasmine, narcissus, peach, patchouli, sandalwood, olibanum, tonka bean, vanilla, white musk, clove, and benzoin. A whole sugar ton of notes. It's definitely a sugar ton of notes, but I smell, like I said, it's a bright fragrance. So the grape, the bergamot, the orange is giving that bright. It says citrusy, but I just get brightness. I get the bright, but then I get the spiciness. I think the bergamot definitely gives it a little spice. Cloves gives it a little spice. And then it's sweet, okay? So they have the vanilla, the tonka bean, the benzoin. Those are very sweet, delicious notes to have in this fragrance, and then peach. But all these florals also tune it down. I look at so it does. It's not a gourmand fragrance. It's a it has touches in which you're like, but it is not a gourmand fragrance. Sorry, I'm looking down here checking on my kids because they are playing in one room. Okay, it's perfect. Okay, and of course it does just this greatness by itself, but there's a newer fragrance to my collection, one of the 2022 releases, and I said it's a sweet white floral fragrance, and there's 2 white florals in this. Let me check this out and see how it smells, guys. It is one of the best combos I have ever mixed in my entire life. This is Prada Paradox. I've already decided I will be purchasing the full size of this, the smaller rectangular size. I don't want like the big something. How do I spell why am I struggling right now? Is there an E in this? Yes, there is. This is a white floral fragrance, a sweet white floral fragrance that reminds me of a few others I already have in my collection, like YSL Libre, and also reminds me heavy on the very, very popular Donna Born in Roma. Where is the spray thing? Okay. This is pear, tangerine, and bergamot, orange blossom, jasmine sandbag, neroli essence, neroli, bourbon vanilla, white musk, amber, and benzoin. She's freaking gorgeous. She's a freaking vibe, and everything and all the musk, the start to this is immaculate. The dry down is literal perfection mixed with Coco Noir. Because it shares those, with bourbon, vanilla, the musk, the benzoin. They share the bergamot. It's such a... I can wear it whenever, however, which way ever. And just altering how you wear this, you could definitely go more heavy on the Prada Paradox and then coat a little Coco Noir on it to sophisticate it up, jazz it up, make it a little more oomph, give it a little more. Or you can have the Coco Noir base, which is what I've been doing, and then sweeten her up and give her a little more, even like more of like a floral-esque vibe. Which just makes her... I already think Coco Noir is quite feminine, but it's giving me almost like badass type feminine too. This just gives it a little more femininity as you typically would imagine or unearth it from like back in the day type vibes. And I think honestly this is probably my best combo, my favorite combo, and I say that, but this next one I'm about to tell you is also a really good one to me. But yeah, so that's Coco Noir by Chanel and Prada Paradox, or Paradox by Prada. This one, y'all, I had to give it a moment of silence. So it's not 2 fragrances technically, it's a body oil fragrance, body oil, and a fragrance. And I wore it 3 times so far, and I've gotten compliments every single time I've worn it. by multiple people. So like I smell good. You know what I'm saying? Like so that is Delina's dry body oil. Can you see this dent I'm starting to put? This is insane. I literally got this on my birthday versus Trust Your Midnight Rose I got the week before my birthday. For my birthday, this I got on my birthday, and it's only been about 10 days exactly after my birthday, and this is quite the dent to have in here, and I've had this for less than a week. Today is the day I go out for myself to go get a drink at a Nickeisha, and I've already decided this combo is probably what I'm gonna wear. It's either this one or the Prada Paradox of Coco Noir. One of those two combos is what I'm gonna wear tonight. I feel beautiful today. I mean, I'm gonna makeup aside, although I will repeat my face. I just feel pretty. I feel centered. I feel put together. I feel like I have my shit together. I mean, I woke up, I washed the dishes last night and stuff, and so I woke up with like I washed the dishes, early this morning, and so when I started my day, the kitchen was clean. I cooked dinner last night. I just felt like I had my shit together going into today, and then I got to drive around. I got to grab some groceries. Sometimes like I just want to go to the mall and buy stuff, and I managed not to do that, and so I was like, good job. Now we'll see how tomorrow goes. But like I just feel great today. I feel like everything's aligned as well today. And have a lot of people. I have some people in my prayers for good vibes, good energy, good health coming back, and I just feel right in it. I feel good in it, and so this is a good combo. So in Delina, so I'm going to read you Delina, but it's the body oil of it, so it has basically the same exact notes. So this is a rose-based fragrance, but it's an interesting fragrance because it has, like, notes that I'm like, I would have never thought to mix them together. But lychee, rhubarb, bergamot, nutmeg, that's already a crazy top start. And then you have Turkish rose, peony, musk, petalia, and vanilla. For anybody who's wondering what the actual F is of petalia, it's basically like similar to like a peony. Lily of the valley, rose with a fruity undertone. So it's basically just a fresh, light, little sweet type of floral, and I'm here for it. It looks gorgeous. And then the base notes are cashmere and cedar, incense, and Haitian vetiver. So it's a very pink fragrance, which is why I think they made the bottle pink, because a lot of notes in here are pink-ish, along the pink spectrum. Incense in a fruity, tart, bright, sweet, spiced fragrance that closes out with a woody touch. I love this. I have a dupe of it. I don't like the dupe, to be honest. But this is a vibe. I will just bathe myself in this. And then I top it off with Kayali's Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is literally one of the goats, okay? It is it's so funny because I've had a few people mention, because I talk about this fragrance a lot. So I've had a few people mention, like, oh my gosh, the way you describe Kayali Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper, other people don't describe it as that. I'm shook. But my nose is broke, so I'm not surprised. My nose be picking up different stuff than other people, and I've just learned to appreciate it. This is the creamiest rose vanilla milkshake I've ever smelled in my life. It's one of the creamiest fragrances I have in my collection, and it's cold. It's icy, like a milkshake, but then it warms up. It had to dry down. This is just so magical, and Jesus, this is feminine and badass and sweet and spicy. There's just everything amazing in this fragrance. And in here you have pink pepper, saffron, bergamot, royal lily, Bulgarian rose, May rose, vanilla orchid, and magnolia, sandalwood, amber, patchouli, and musk. I feel like almost all of these fragrances are, maybe all of these fragrances have rose in it. Bergamot seems to be a very popular note. Patchouli, musk. Oh my gosh, it's just so creamy. It's so creamy and sweet and delectable. And I think the pink pepper classes her up a lot. It classes her up a lot. It does a lot. It doesn't. This is so good. I might have to wear this combo. She is so mind-blowingly immaculate to me. I don't even know what to say. It's like the most immaculate conception of immaculate conceptions. And mixing that creaminess with Delina, I guess maybe it gives them, like, because people say Delina's, what's the next Delina called? Lord God. Delina something. Exclusive is like a creamier, sweeter version of Delina. Well, perhaps I'm creating like maybe the cousin to Delina exclusive with this combo, because this is so creamy. This is so delicious. This is like a they're both combos are sexy, but this is a sexy, serious, a little bit of fun. This is now entering badassery fun of sexiness. And there's something truly immaculate about this combination that I think I shouldn't be surprised, because look at the bottle that they choose to put this in. Is a pink metallic bottle, and Delina is in a matte light pink bottle, and I just feel like it was meant to be. But anyway, I've been talking about it for too long. I need something to drink. Oh my gosh. Anyway, let me know if you tried any of these combos, or if you have any of these fragrances and you intend to try them out. Please let me know. Let me know what you think of them. If you would have never mixed them, let me know about that too. That's lovely. I love chatting with y'all in the comment section. If you've reached the end of this video, go ahead and drop me pink emojis, a bunch of pink emojis, any pink emojis that you can think of, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.
It's got its name. Hello.